Oh, that's a shame. Here's hoping it's not for a dumb reason. Hello, everybody. Excuse the nature of my voice. I was using it vigorously earlier. Yes, I know, unheard of. But, let's get the typical introductions out of the way. For those who don't know the skeleton in the room who just appeared before you. It's been 3 days, I've forgotten how to speak. Hello, I'm Ricky T. Bones, your esteemed proprietor, grateful as always, and appreciative that y'all are here on a Tuesday night. Sure. Go ahead and send it to me if you like, and I'll have a look at it when I get the chance, maybe before we swap over to the game screen. But, yeah, I've been busy. Even though I've been offline, I have been busy. For those who missed it, I was a part of the reason I didn't stream on Sunday was because I was part of the Great Skeleton Collab on Saturday at, what was it, 5 p.m. Central? Some of y'all came out to see it. I appreciate y'all, and for those who missed it, it was a big get-together of skeleton VTubers as organized by Aegon VT, who is the godfather of all skeletons in my opinion. And we all played Fall Guys, 12 or 13 of us. And hung out, tried to dash each other's hopes, and it was just an all-around good time. If you wanted to see my perspective, definitely check out Soulless Husk. Maybe a couple of other streamers like Captain Crooked, who may have streamed the POV of the contestants. Hey, not bad. That looks really cool, actually. Dang. Ah, Vapor Skull stream too? Okay, yeah. So there's plenty of POVs you can find on Twitch. Me, I just decided I wanted to be part of it. Yeah. And, happens to be your handiwork, actually. Sorry, somebody's sending me some delicious food pics. Anyway. Man. Dang. Well, you know what? It's cool that you got a photo of it. And it's cool that an emote that Tony drew got to exist in the real world, so thank you very much. Yeah, I placed fourth. Fourth overall in a group of 12. Some people had some disconnection issues. I just had skill issues, and I managed to take home the sacred deadly number 4. Not bad for my first year, right? Not bad at all. I'm really proud of my performance, honestly. Only a day of practice, can you believe it? Only a day. And I managed to score 4th. Among people who had like done it 3 years in a row. Aside from that, karaoke's got reinstated over the weekend. I've been busy at work, working on the tournament prep. It's kind of hit a hitch, but we're working it out. Some folks who were interested in participating sadly had to drop out because they were terribly busy. I was very understanding, and now we're in the process of looking for some replacement members. We've asked a couple of people, we're just waiting on responses, and as soon as the roster is solidified, you can expect an announcement about the details of the tournament. I'm looking forward to shoutcasting it, honestly. But cool stuff's being worked on while we wait for some more responses. In the meantime, I will tell you that the reason my voice is so frog-like right now is because I was recording a cover. I am trying to push out a vocal cover of a very interesting song that I found and fell in love with, and I'm trying to get it out by Halloween. No promises, because my voice has been affected by the cold, sadly. So I will do my best to try and... No hints on what it is? I can't give any hints because I feel like the fandom this song belongs to is too well known. I can't give any hints. I can't even tell Dahlia. Which basically means that the hint is that it's something y'all know, more than likely. But don't worry. I'm trying to put it together. I'm trying to make sure my voice stays intact for it. And I'm sending it to Cake every now and again to get some valuable feedback. So I'm going to try to make it the best I can, but I've never done a vocal cover before. Something to sing along to? I don't know. This song's kind of tough. I'm having a lot of trouble nailing it down just right, to be honest. I'm having a lot of trouble. It takes a lot of vocal control. I'll just say that and move on. Let's see, is there anything else? Never someone to sing along to Sing along to... I sing along... Yeah, I think I get what you mean there, B. Anyway. But yeah. It's been a busy day. I've had a lot of work to do in the room. The office is shaping up to be better. It's getting colder. Hello, Rupee. And I'm ready to cozy on up with some GBA classics. So why don't we go ahead and get started? Oh, and just like with the last tournament I threw together with Phantom, I have made my own trophies to give out. Trophies is the key word there. For anybody who participates in the 2XKO tournament, yeah. The tournament I did before where I drew stuff was the cannoli ball run between me and Glitched Phantom. Oh, God help you. Yeah, but I designed the golden trophy that appears every now and again whenever Phantom streams Pizza Tower. That's my handiwork. She earned it by beating me in a one-on-one race between the Noise and Pepino to speedrun the most levels. It was a good time. Now, I did something in pixel art again, but I'm thinking maybe I can make it proper. I don't know. I have to see if my shaky hand can handle it. But let's go over to the game screen and start yapping while we blast some aliens. I love the area atmosphere. It's so good. It's so good. So for those who are just joining us this episode, this is Samus Aran. We are currently on a abandoned or possibly ghost ship of a research vessel. We were called here because... Okay, there's actually a lot to explain now I think about it. We are Samus Aran. We were supposed to track down and destroy a X-parasite, a gelatinous floating blob that is parasitic in nature. Unfortunately, said parasite infected us, and we were in a life or death situation, but barely managed to escape certain doom through the use of a Metroid, which is another fun little thing and what the game's named after, a Metroid DNA. It became its vaccine, and unfortunately, we were genetically changed into whatever this is. So now, we are part Metroid, part human, part Chozo, and we have potentially a SAX, an X-based Samus hunting us down in this X-infested research vessel. We are in danger at all times, and the X is threatening to bring this vessel to its knees. Go right ahead, B. Enjoy your frights. So, thus far, we have acquired the Charge Beam, the Wide Beam, the Varia Suit, and the Morph Ball, High Jump, and Speed Booster by absorbing I think it's sort of like Alpha X, larger X parasites that have absorbed special abilities and turned into monsters, which we killed, thankfully. Yeah, no. I'm sure there's like a meme out there where like the SAX is just playing a saxophone like that old meme. Along the way, we have also acquired super missiles and ice missiles from HQ. They are trying to support us as best they can, but something... there is something shady going on with HQ. Something they're not telling us, and the game has been alluding to it every now and again. So for now, there's been biosigns reported, potential non-X organisms, and we are currently heading to the main deck to check it out. hopefully they're friendly. And I have played this game before, although it's been a hot minute. I used to play this game all the time, so I know a lot of what's coming. If I don't seem all that surprised, there's your warning. But I will keep the spoilers for myself, and I'll let you enjoy this as if it were your first time through. The main elevator here was destroyed by SAX, by the way. I don't know if you remember that. Okay. And as always, if I'm too loud, or if the game's too quiet, or etc., or vice versa, I should say, please do let me know, and I will try to change it to the best of my abilities. Okay, so the various suits, that means we can go into... not the quarantine bay, there is a floor below us that was originally iced over. We should be able to walk in there now. Alright. Game is slightly quiet. I'll turn it up only a little bit, but we'll see. Fans of Super Metroid will know that this is Ridley. And fans of Smash Brothers will know that this is Ridley. And for some reason, they've got a cryogenically sealed Ridley. And that's mildly concerning. As a temporary Ridley main fear. Yeah. I love Ridley in every form I've fought him in. I actually played Zero Mission a while ago. But... okay, what is that to? That is to the habitat deck, okay. Okay, that's probably power bombs. So let me just double check, make sure... yeah, there's nothing I need to check around here. I can just head to the habitat deck. But like with every monster in... Let me shut up for a second. We'll see if we have to deal with the frozen statue that is Ridley. We'll see. Okay. Let me see what's over here. Ah, one-way trips. Gotcha. So I'm gonna need you guys. Give me a quick heads up. Let's see. This, I remember those blocks crumble, so I should probably avoid this room for now. Okay, bring you back. Bring you back. And move on with our lives. And fans of Super Metroid will know these creatures. These little cuties are at the very end of the game. Or actually, in the middle of the game and at the end. These are helpful little creatures who showed us how to wall jump. And the bird creature taught us how to utilize our speed booster. The little babies, yeah. Okay, we're gonna need to free them though. Okay. Let's see. Power bombs? Ah, okay. Alright. Hang tight there. I want to get these missiles. That's not gonna work. Someone brought in a 6-week-old Dachshund? Ooh, how cute. Ooh, that's not gonna work. How do you pronounce that? Is it Dachshund or Dachshund? I'm very unfamiliar with dog breeds. That's cute. That's gotta be like handling a little sausage of a dog. That's cute. Ah, weenie dog, okay. There we go, that's a path forward. Okay. Whoop. Uh-oh. Whew, okay. That cleared just fine. Alright, let's let our friends out real quick. It's nice to see you again. I proved myself earlier. You didn't see it, though. Speaking of babies. Cute. That must have been a pain to draw in pixel art. Something that small. Anyway, now we gotta go tell HQ is nothing but marketable plushies. Oh well. Interesting, though, that... What is it? Is it Planet Ceres? Those were all from the pirate planet. Edicuns and Dakoras. I've met these intelligent beings before. They seem to recognize me as well. How unusual to meet again here. In the past, they've helped me unleash abilities I didn't know I had. But where do they run to? I hope they're safe. Alright, HQ, unfortunately, it was nothing but, some trash pandas. Just your run-of-the-mill raccoons. So, the survivors were not human. Most unfortunate. We can now confirm the deaths of all crew members. I imagined this was the case, but I had hoped it wasn't so. I believe the X only infected the humans for knowledge. That form is too weak for battle. I'm sure the others were merely food for the X. Samus, I think they are evolving, growing stronger. Some are now appearing that can resist your current weapons. HQ anticipated this and sent the power bomb data as soon as the hardware team finished it. Is your objective clear? Download it immediately. Our choice of data rooms is limited to this one in Sector 5, ARC. Go now. Oh boy. I think I know where this is going. And I definitely called it. If I recall my floors, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Ooh. What do I need for this? Gotcha. Skip them. I see it. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Clear it up for now. If it drops again, let me know and I'll see what I can do to fix it. But for now, I'll keep an eye on it as best I can. And before the stream, it was looking a bit dodgy, so I don't know. It might just be a bad night. It might be my computer, I'm not sure. Got it. Meanwhile, we'll make our way down to the Arctic sector. And down we go again. Okay. Alright. You got any bad news for me? That I might happen to know? I can imagine. I had to wear a knee brace for a little bit because the cold affected my knee weirdly. I hope it doesn't do it again this year. You've been to this data room before, but I'll show you its position again. Is your objective clear? Now, move out. Alright, quick save. Yeah, the compression on those things is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Ow. Let's see, what's in here? Goodies, that's for sure. Come here. Okay, now if I remember correctly... How did I get in here again? Was it... from underneath? Yes, it was. There we go. I don't think many people enjoy it, to be honest. Ah, screw attack, darn it. Being down and out like that is not fun for anybody. Ow. Ah, power bomb, okay. Gonna have to come back here later. I wonder what that was. It's getting feisty in there. Oh, nothing, just some keen foreshadowing, that's all. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's just something moving around back there. I'm sure it's just some kind of nice, gentle helper bot. You know? Just like the security droid we ran into. Yeah, sure. Positive. Ow. Alright. Let's get to this data center quickly. Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe. Hey, power bombs are A-okay with me. That's gonna help with researching a whole lot. Okay, nothing of importance. Gotcha. Okay, that's how that works. Alright. Ah, just outside of our reach. I'm pretty sure this is a okay way to go. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. That wonderful being in there is... I guess I can't tell you its name. It is officially known, and known very well. Whoop! Hey! Nice seeing you again. Well, this is gonna be fun. This is one of the mandatory chases. Why? Because of that! Ow! Whoa. Yeah, maybe she heard that. It's an easy one. But not a fun one. Now imagine if it just ran out and immediately as soon as I opened that. Thankfully, I don't... For some reason, SAX cannot morph ball. I'm not sure why. Aside from, you know, giving the player actual agency to feel safe getting away from her. No, because Dark Samus, if I recall correctly, from what little lore I do know about Prime, isn't Dark Samus more of a, like a Phazon clone? Of some kind? Because SAX is a X organism that took on the form of Samus. Yeah, I actually don't know much about the Metroid Prime series. I didn't grow up with a GameCube or a Wii, so I missed out on that. But I do know bits and pieces about it from my time watching, like, old YouTube videos of it. I don't know much about Dark Samus. Ah, okay, that's what those trigger. Bruh! You missed out. Metroid was one of the... Like, Super Metroid... sorry, Metroid Prime was the only... first-person shooter... Was like one of the few first-person shooters... Ow, ow, ow! Okay, I need to freeze those guys. There we go. Darn it. Ooh, okay. Ah, okay. It's for a power bomb upgrade. Yeah. See, like I said, I didn't grow up with many Nintendo products. I grew up with the SNES, I grew up with the GBA, and I grew up with, from then on, I was a Sony kid. Nice. You can't be serious! That's brutal. I don't think that's enough. Okay. Nice try. Whew. Actually, wait, hold on. Just to be sure. Always pop a power bomb before you move on. And thankfully, it would normally grab any loose X flying around. Give me that. But yeah, that lovely creature back there is officially called Nightmare. And if we have the misfortune of run into him, you'll understand why. But this, I just love environmental storytelling in this game. They're willing to do so much in this game. It's ridiculous. There's our secret. Wasn't it a nickname for real a bit? I think it's its official, yeah, it's its official name. Like, that is what it's called in the game files. It is literally called Nightmare. I actually looked up the sprites for it just to make thumbnails. All right, recharge us, let us save, and then we'll see what we need to do next. I gotta tell you, I forgot how weird fighting it is, and then I looked at the sprites for it, and I was reminded why it's terrifying to fight. We'll see when we get to fight it. And we're gonna try and go long. We're gonna try and go long, because there's not much of the game left. I think we reached the halfway point, and it's only a 6-hour game, so if I push to 3, we should be able to finish this tonight and not have an extra series left over from Spooktober like the last couple of years. I remember hearing it's easily menacing. You'll see, but I won't say anything more about it. Anyway, just gotta return to the ship. Probably some necessary upgrade back there. And really dark, by the way. I'll just say really dark for a kid's game, but then again, that was a lot of Nintendo games at this point. Well, whatever you remember is twice as scary in pixel art. Welp. That's the last thing you want to happen in an elevator. Thankfully, we have a gun. Fair enough. Let's meh. Oh no. So I may or may not have been alluding to something coming up shortly. These guys get on my nerves. They are creepy. They are weird. Oh, don't tell me these are speed traps. They most certainly are. Okay, don't gotta worry about it then. But the power's out, so that's a big problem. And navigation rooms are also powered down. Oh, really? So I'm freaky and disturbing? Okay, okay. Is that how you feel about me every time we play Smash? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. No, yeah, that's... I have to agree with you. It's a fun... Oh, okay, okay, doubling down, I see. Alright. Anyway, what the heck happened to the power, robot? Please tell me. The main silo of the reactor core has gone offline. That's why all the elevators and station systems are down. Elevators and hatches won't work. This doesn't bode well. If you can get to this point, you may be able to start the auxiliary power system. Then we can figure out why the main silo went offline. Is your objective clear? Yep. By the way, I asked you to return here to tell you. Some strange creatures have boarded your ship. I confirmed that they were not ex-hosts and gave them a berth. Do you know anything about these strange creatures? I owe them $5, so let them stay. Were they the source of the healthy biosigns earlier? Very well. Very well then. Their presence in the midst of this disaster must have some significance. I will keep them here. Cool, well at least we got friends to keep us company. And maybe remember us if we end up dying. Where did you come from? Okay, I think there's something back here. Yep. Ah. This part sucks. Wow. Really? That's... Yeah, that's kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that is the only thing people remember of them. And all they do is fight him. That is kind of irreverent, in a way. Alright. I don't remember anything about this section, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I return here, it's like coming back to somewhere new. And judging by all of this... Can't save while we're here. So, if we make any decent progress, we're gonna have to turn on the power first. No one in the main story knew they were dead? Yeah. Nintendo games can be screwed up. Sometimes. A lot of the times. How did Game Freak get away with that? Let's see if there's anything up here. Not this time. Okay, pirates! And I know they don't look like pirates, but that's technically what they are. They are resistant. Ouch. Okay. Got a lot of missiles, though. So that's good. That's right. I remember this. These guys are meant to waste your missiles. And a bit of your health. Because they hit like a truck. There we go. Nice and neat. Waiting for the day they make a port on Switch 2 for the Pokemon game. Me too, honestly. Like, I want us to be able to play... You know what? Pokemon... It's weird, right? Pokemon Rescue Ranger is on the Game Boy Advance expansion pack, but Ruby, Sapphire, and Leaf Green aren't. Like, it doesn't make any sense as to why they haven't been able to get them on if Game Freak already let them have Mystery Dungeon. Whoop! No, you don't. Alright, is this a fight I think it is? Whoa. No, it's even worse. So, let's explain why I have a good feeling of dread right now. Have I ever told you that I'm not okay with spiders? Spiders, bugs, roaches, yeah, I'm not great with bugs. I can kill them. I can kill them if I need to, but, they're not fun to be around for me. And there's been a couple of big old spiders here down in down in Tejas and in Gehenna. I've also got a bad history with spider bosses, and this one's no different. Yeah, like that. If he touches you, this isn't good. Okay. Ow. Okay, I need to stay in ball form for this. Okay, I'm safe here. Get out of town. I should just stand right underneath and pepper him with bombs. Okay. Staying in ball form actually is the trick here. And getting out, being able to get out quickly. Okay, that's a quick kill. And now it does this shit. And it's not okay with me, I'm not gonna lie. Who thought this was okay to put in the hands of children? I don't know. I really don't know. But here we are. I don't know how Nintendo managed to make this nightmare of a game a product, but here we are. Oh, I need to stop playing like a dumbass. There we go. Give me those. Jump, jump, jump. Okay. Good and ready for that last shot. And goodbye. Another spider in my life squished. Yay. And now, we get the best ability. Space jump. We need to turn on the power first. Whew. I believe I can fly. For real. Let's see, where was that secret? Back there? I can't go back there anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, Chief, we turned on the power. Save rooms and recharge rooms are now back online. But with only auxiliary power, no elevators or hatches will work. Without the main silo online, we're still stuck. Give her some pets. She wants some attention. I believe the source of this problem is the vegetation you saw earlier choking the reactor core components. Is your objective clear? We'll have to find the source of those roots to proceed. You got it, boss. Yeah. Find what the heck is causing all that. Okay, I need to save, so let me just get through here, please. Thank you. There we go. Now the power is on officially. Well, look at you save checking me. Again? Okay. I'm gonna try the only thing I know how to do, and be right back in but a moment. Folks, on the VOD, you're gonna see a cut here, so you shouldn't have any disruptions. Okay, we should have returned. Let me know if I'm here. Howdy. Okay, so it looks like this is gonna have to be a rocky stream. I don't think my usual fixes are going to be helpful tonight. Please do let me know if we like hard drop. I should notice it, but a little chat's help will always be appreciated. Okay. Onwards we go. Okay, I think I need to go this way. Or not. Where is our objective? Nowhere to be found. Okay. Aha! Okay, I'm not wasting power bombs. Yes, I am. Hello again, old friend. Let's see if I can gauge. I have no idea. Nope. Get me out of town! Okay, cool. Didn't know I had to do that. Glad we saved. That's our, what, third death? Technically, if you don't count the rewind. Oh, thank goodness. Gave us a red X. Okay. So now we know we have to actually very much harass the SAX. See you, bud. Ow. Nope. Come on. Nope, 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 nope. Ah. Up and over. Okay. So much for intelligent life form. That's why you always check. Think. Oh, okay. Things are slowly coming back to me. But we're trapped over here now thanks to the SAX. Wonderful. At least we get to enjoy more jungle jams. Please let there be some kind of save point. I would love to be able to not be on one peg of health. Ow. Nope, don't kill me, please. For the love of God, don't kill me. There's a save room down here. At the very least, if I survive this... Thank you. Come here, come here. Alright, I'm gonna be in low health, but the door's shut. Great. Alright, if I die, we have to go redo that SAX section. Let's hope and pray that we don't have to pay the piper's fee. Just absorb a couple more. Thank you. That's not gonna keep us alive if we run into more squawkers like that. Didn't feel like staying dead. Apparently! Well, we can try it again, but this time have more health. And I'm just gonna focus on making progress. Now I remember why I blocked this one out of my memory. This section is hotto garbage because everything here deals so much damage. Okay. Now we just gotta do this section either flawlessly or semi-flawlessly. You didn't see anything. Run away. Keep shooting. And he's right behind me. It's G, whatever. I'm not sure what we can call this thing. But we survived again. This time with 2 pegs. Not bad. And we just need to move on back whence we came. And preferably not into a stinger. Please. I want to make some decent progress. And just in case we need to be a nuisance, there's a save point. Oi! I saw that. Okay. Give me that health. If you please. Alright, no going around here, gotcha. This is the way forward. Can't go down there because the save room is blocked off. I think I have to go this way. Yeah, now it's coming back to me. I don't need to waste that. Ah, sweet, sweet nectar of the gods, Yellow X. Speaking of nectar of the gods, every day I can't drink coffee is a curse. I miss the taste so much. Less the effects, more the taste. If I could have decaf, I would. But 1, it's just not the same, and 2, it still has the same effect. It's still acidic. Speaking of toxicity, I still owe a friend, or several friends actually now. I still owe them games of Overwatch. And I have nary found the time in between all these busy work to actually enjoy video games. Aside from when I stream them. In a way, it's actually been like... It's been like... Streams are my fun time. That's a boss room. And I don't know how to feel about that, except I'm glad I saved. Instant gratification. Ah, yes! I know, I remember this boss. This boss is reminiscent of the plant boss from Super Metroid. Okay, those things cannot be destroyed. So I just need to outlast them. In some capacity. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, jump! It's shooting back. We don't like it when it shoots back. Two, 3. And now it reveals itself. I should be over here. Wow, okay. I really want to know where these guys got their samples for all this. Though, this is that's probably a sequencer. A really cool sequencer. Anyway, Plasma Beam is ours now. Hooray! Speaking of hooray. Hooray for the Switch 2 owners. You have even more good stuff finally coming to the Switch. Dude. Everything I see of Kirby Air Riders looks so amazing. And because we know Sakurai is at the helm, you know it's friggin' quality. And once again, Sakurai proves why he's the best by saying during the Direct, there's no DLC planned. Kinda sad as a consumer, because I'm okay with paying for DLC. I know, you got more important things to buy, but still, let me have my FOMO, okay? Let me have my FOMO. Let me feel bad for not having a Switch 2. I think they're okay products. I think Nintendo is ratcheting up the prices because the world is ratcheting up prices, and it sucks. But I really think it's just the price you pay for a high quality product. Like, there was this video I watched by Speed with 3 E's, and they analyzed today's products and products you would have found back then, and they found out that you can find the exact same quality on the market, on the shelves even, but you have to pay the price that is adjusted for inflation. And then they made cheaper, crappier quality products today. Well, I won't argue with you because it's your wallet, but how can you get better quality than a Sakurai product? I ask you. How can you get better than Masahiro Sakurai putting together a racing game? Of a GameCube game that was thought long dead by its fans. That's a pretty good sales pitch if I ever heard one. And it's roguelike, so you know it's like infinite replayability. Come here. Come here. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Game Freak, from what little I understand about how people feel about their games, it's hard to reinvent the wheel for them. It's very hard for them to reinvent the wheel. Okay, this is where we're supposed to go, so let me see. Is there anything I haven't explored? Actually, yes. Do I feel like exploring it? Sure, why not? A little bit of an extra edge over everything in this game isn't gonna hurt. Having the plasma beam slicing through everything ain't a bad deal. Yeah. I haven't played a Pokemon game in a long time, and I haven't had the urge to play a Pokemon game in the longest time. I'm not gonna lie. Well, think about it. How much can you change? Like, if you think about it, how much can you change in Pokemon before it becomes not Pokemon? Like, fundamentally, Pokemon is about capturing monsters, exploring new horizons, and having fun with said Pokemon. The hard part about remaking a Pokemon game, or about making a Pokemon game, is making a balanced roster. Oh, you could go through them? Oh, come on! Ow. Okay, now I get it. I can't ledge grab onto him. Okay, great. Good old Red Norfair. Erp. Nope. That works? That works. I'll take it. Where in the heck am I? Ooh. Didn't know about that. Alright. That was well worth our trip. And then I make a dumbass move like that. Like, I think Game Freak kind of have the work cut out for them, because like they have to create a new environment first off, then they have to create possibly 150 new monsters if they've been doing that the past couple times. Then they have to make sure it's all balanced and decide which ones to bring back from the previous gen. This is not worth my time because I can't swim. Yeah, I can't do this room. Unless... Nope. I gotta have a gravity suit. Okay, now we can leave this area. They have the recipe and formula from Legends games for a whole new form of gameplay, and still they maintain that Pokemon feel. Yeah, that's the difficult part though, is you have to decide who you service. Do you want to service the Legends crowd who really enjoy the new 3D Pokemon games, or do you want to play to the existing crowd that loves the 2D RPG style feel? It's a difficult balance to strike. I don't know. There's also the distinct possibility that maybe instead of trying to please the old folks, they're trying to just modernize a new formula or an old formula. I'm not quite sure. But I'm just kind of speaking on it as somebody who's never played it, and that's really not trustworthy. Maybe one day I'll finally... I will finally break out my copy of Brilliant Diamond and play it start to finish. I know that's not a great what's the word I'm looking for, gauge of how it used to be. Sky, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day. But for real, hope you're having an interesting, a lovely evening, Sky. How goes the beauty of Metroid Fantabulous? We have been chased down by the SAX twice in one stream, fought a gigantic spider, and, you know, just trying to survive, and we've died twice. I'd say pretty okay. Pretty okay. So, aw, you're tweaking on an espresso martini? Jeez! That's hardcore, dude. That's hardcore. I don't know. Okay, remind me, Dahlia, is Pokemon a yearly thing? Because if it is, they may be cutting corners in some places where they can save time. Wow. Espresso martini, jeez, that is bitter beyond all belief. It's just yearlies. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a harsh reality to live with. Me too, man. I was just talking about missing my daily cuppa. What? You restored plasma beam functionality? Most unexpected. Even so, continue to avoid the SAX. It too may be stronger. And you still lack a few abilities crucial to survival. Wait a second. More trouble. Hang on. I've isolated the cause. There's been an explosion in the ARC data room. Samus, go to Sector 5. Is your objective clear? The damage is staggering. Find out what's causing it. Yeah, unless... Yeah, no, I can't defend it either. It's ruined sports games. Like, beyond belief. There is no redeeming sports game out there that's officially licensed. Because they come out yearly, with updated rosters. And that's the only good thing about them. The gameplay, schlocky. The mechanics, not fun. The career mode that takes actors, not good usually. Like, the only okay thing about it is sometimes the gameplay, the character customization, because they keep building on it, but like, I saw what happened to WWE, the WWE games. They were not good. And they had to legit find another studio. It's gotten worse. The damage seems to have been caused by a creature kept here by the researchers, who named it the Nightmare. Apparently, it was a biomechanical organism designed for military applications. It possesses uncommon power and can manipulate gravity. We must assume that it's become an ex-host. We have no choice. You must find it and defeat it. I can't confirm the location. Is your objective clear? Here's where the fun begins. This thing is out of control. Hurry before it destroys the entire station. It was like WWE 2K23, and then that studio imploded from the weight of WWE, and so they had to hire a new US-based studio, which was pretty good because then they could get all the wrestlers to actually do their own mocap. So in a way, it was a benefit. Anyway, did I mention I love visual storytelling? This place looks different, doesn't it? Yeah, this place looks a tad different to me, not gonna lie. Okay, let me see what's around here. Because there was some unexplored territory. We love the environmental storytelling. Amen. It's so much extra effort, but I appreciate the heck out of it. Okay. Okay, that's not... Thank goodness, that wasn't a fake missile tank like last time. Aha! Speed strip, huh? Okay. Alright, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Okay, can't jump. So then, we've got to do a shine spark. Nice. Man, I love that mechanic. I'm glad in this game, so in Super Metroid, when you did that, it cost you life. And it was a very risky maneuver to do it any time you wanted. Fortunately, it was like an optional mechanic, but here, it's mandatory for a couple puzzles, and I'm glad it's just free to use. So that top part is locked off, so we can just move on through here. Not exactly Arctic anymore, is it? And the red door is bashed open for us. Oh, dear. That's one less data center. Ow. Okay. Yeah. I'm honestly glad that the Metroid series, save for other M, has been as solid, had solid entry after solid entry. I would honestly be down if I had the money to play Metroid Prime 4, but I haven't finished the first Metroid Prime or played any of the entries for that matter. Ow. Oh wait, I have the plasma beam. I can handle these guys. Ow. Oh, they can swim now. Oh, they can swim now. I'm hoping Prime 2 and 3 remakes will come out before 4, but I'm definitely gonna get it. Nice. A fellow Metroidvania fan. Love to see it. Yeah, you have. I was waiting forever to play Metroid Dread before it finally came out. So I understand the feeling. It's been too long since we've had Samus in the first person. Aww. That's cute. Damn. There's a joke there. There's a joke there, and I can see it plain as day. Anyway. Let's see. What's over here? Speed strips? Yep. Okay. We'll come back to that later. For now, we're gonna head up top and see what else, if we can find where the heck this so-called nightmare is. I say so-called with reverence, though, that it is genuinely a nightmare in all aspects. Thank you. Okay, up top. Dude. I really want to sink my teeth into more Metroid lore, but it just all costs so much money and so much resources I don't have. Like, I do really enjoy sci-fi. I enjoy fantasy and sci-fi pretty much equally, but I know sci-fi is harder to do. Okay. That's concerning. We've already made it to the boss door. We're gonna try our best. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, you don't. Whew, okay, a little bit of extra health goes a long way. Hey, buddy. Ow. Oh, okay. Not happy with me. I can see it. Yeah, this thing is not fun. It's not fun to look at. It's shaped like a cat. It sounds like a cat. And it's terrifying. And that's not even its final form. That is. And then it does this. It does that. It jumps around, and you have to avoid that gigantic body, and then look at its face as you nail it with even more missiles. Can you imagine how much a kid was terrified trying to fight this thing? Because he was. Don't get me wrong, he was. He was good and afraid of whatever this thing was, and I'm at 3 pegs now. Because I decided to be ballsy about it. Ow! Ow! Up. Don't get it twisted, yeah! Oh! I'm about to die if I get hit one more time by this thing. Okay, I need to start conserving health now. One hit and I'm gone. Jukes for days! Hard commit! That's lovely on the eyes. Gimme those X! Alright, I'm just gonna have to play hopscotch with it. Okay, I am 1 hit and done. Don't get it twisted. This thing is a menace to society and God. Oh. At least we got a new suit out of it. Okay. The nightmare is over. Yippee. And we can now move freely in water. Horrifying. Just ask Sky. I think that's an optional boss in Other M. Pretty sure, if not Metroid Prime. And I do believe the melty face is also there. Okay, is there a save point? Yes, there is, thank goodness. Fair. You can look it up. There's wiki entries about it. Hell, if there's a Smash trophy, we already know it's in 3D. Ow. Give me my health back. Okay, so now we go down south. And we get to the other totally fun part of this game. Underwater. I don't know. They got the best music, but the underwater sections in this game in particular are not great. This one's really claustrophobic, if I recall correctly. Okay, I need to get some more space. There we go. I am running low on health, but it's fine. Aww. Okay, stop taking piddling damage here, Ricky. Please, we need to conserve our energy. Get me those yellow X. What's up, Dahlia? Screw attack, damn it. Okay. What's this supposed to be? Is it speed boost? Yeah, you know it. Yeah, no, Nightmare is not fun no matter what game you see him in. He is true to his name, no matter what game he's in. Okay. Ow! In some shape or fashion, yeah. Yeah. The longer we go in this game, the more it just tries to take away all your resources. Which, you know what, I'm okay with because I have a lot. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, this series was not meant for you. You have a fear of sci-fi, you have a fear of scope of eyes. Oh, I can only imagine. Okay, let me go ahead and save all this tasty health we got now. Because we're gonna need it. I still haven't seen anything of mouthwashing, and I probably can go my entire life without seeing it. I was actually trying to watch Vega and Eve get through FNAF, and they were playing in vertical slice, you know, the shorts format, and it was a tiny game screen, and I just could not deal with it. I cannot deal with the dread, the level of dread that FNAF brings. Even if you paid me to play it, I would heartily decline your gracious offer. Heartily. And in fact, demandingly. I've heard that too, yeah. Mouthwashing is a very cerebral kind of horror game, from what I've heard. And I have to give kudos to that, because psychological horror stuff like that, stuff that makes you feel stuff by the end of it, that's the worst kind, when it just makes you question what it means to be human by the end of it. Okay, where do I need to go? I don't know if it's this way. Yep, it's not this way. We need to unlock the hatches here first. I've heard whispers about the screwed up stuff that's in it, and honestly, I think I'm good. I don't need to experience that one. If I feel like it, maybe I'll watch Ben's playthrough of it. I do. I do care about spoilers, especially for a game that's well-known like that. Like, maybe I'll get the gumption one day to play it. I don't know. I do enjoy, like, stuff that makes you think. Like, a long time ago, I watched a certain Let's Player play the Cat Lady. And that's a freaky one. Let me tell you what. That's a freaky one that really messes with your head. The Cat Lady is a fantastic experience if you haven't tried it. But be warned, it goes some really dark places. Really dark. If I had the nerve, maybe I would play it, but it goes some really dark and weird places. That's what I thought. There's not a lot of spooky shit that kills you. This game fucks with you. Okay. Yeah. No, I know the exact kind of feeling you're talking about, and if that's the case, I should definitely not spoil anything about the game for myself. Oh! Yeah. It's a game best gone into blind. Thank you. What's this? Nothing of note here. Okay, let me see if I can adjust something here. Because... some errors I'm seeing on my end. Let me see if I can do something about that. That is not what I'm doing here. Let me try setting that. And set that. Okay. That'll have to do for now. Okay, let me just double check something here. Yeah. Nice, okay. Okay. Could I please dismiss this error? No, that's not what I want you to do. Alright. Apologies for the terrible frame rate you might be seeing. There's not much I can do about it. I believe it's my ISP screwing me over yet again. Because it's not my graphics card. My graphics card is under the least amount of strain it can be. But just to be sure. Let me try and disable that. See if it fixes itself. If it doesn't, there's not much I can do and you'll have to enjoy the VOD. I do apologize. This is the reality of Wi-Fi streaming for me as it is. Okay. Can't go that way, huh? Maybe there's something this way. No, that's the way I came. I remember this one being very labyrinthian. And very, very unforgiving as to where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, that's right. It's down this way, that's right. We'll get to it then. Halloween is this Friday, which is sad to say, honestly, because that means our Spooktober festivities are coming to a close as well. I feel like I've barely done anything, to be honest. Like, sure, I played Little Nightmares, and that was okay. But I feel like, well, I'll get more spooks in when I hang out with Ben this Friday. We're gonna be playing No, I'm Not a Human, and I have no idea what that means. And I'm kind of concerned about it. Oh, that's right. This one's silly. Yeah, don't forget, you're vouched for there too, you know. Pretty sure I saw you say yes to that. Ooh, red security. It's the highest level. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully nothing comes up. Me and Dahlia, we're going to be on Skeleben's channel this Sunday at 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to be basically joining in as quote-unquote voice actors. To help him get through No, I'm Not a Human. I'm looking forward to it. I barely get to hang out with Ben, and so any chance I can, I will take. It's purely just because of time zone differences and the fact that I haven't reached out recently. Yeah, it is. Sorry, not Sunday. Friday, yeah. Friday. Monster Truck Rally. Yeah, no, it's not Sunday. It's Friday. My bad. Yeah, it's a Halloween stream. What? Wireface? Okay, looking a little bit less towards to it. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna be the one in the hot seat. I'm just gonna have to listen to whatever that game has. So I'm okay with it. Yippee! He said, sadly. It's fine. Okay. Now we just gotta get up here. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to link the stream on the day of through the YouTube community and now hear this in the Discord, so if you're not already in the Discord, that's the best way to stay on top of when I'm streaming and what I'm doing. The YouTube community post system is weird. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how it works. I was trying something different with the stream announcements today, and I don't think it worked either. It's just a little dude. I will happily point him out. Well, thankfully, Skeleton does multi-stream, so for sure you can catch it live. It'll be live on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, that's where you can find Ben when we go live. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. He's a fantastic creator on top of being an excellent streamer. Skeleton edits his own stuff. He's commissioned a Tony before for, well, Dahlia for thumbnails. Just an all-around genuinely cool dude. He and I are actually only a year apart, so it makes a little bit of sense why we get along decently well. We're also very, very much both nostalgia gamers. It's been a while since I've had the time to tune in one of his streams, though. Is he? No, I think he's been on and off streaming because he's got a not-so-fun back at the moment. Could I please stop missing? Thank you. Ooh, I hear electricity. Can't go up that way. Hey, that works. That's sound logic to me. No dice on that. Okay. Can't do that either. Did I get soft locked? No, I don't think so. Okay. Speed strip time. Gotcha. There we go. Now, what lies beyond this watery hell? Ah, even more water. And hell. Efficiently. Missiles, okay. Didn't expect that. Hey, there's a data room down there. Think I know the upgrade we're getting next. Should be a fun one. And an annoying one to some, probably, too. And not fun in the summer, I assume. Dahlia says she's got long hair, so I'm sure that's fun when it's not okay in the sun. There we go. Charge-upable missiles. Let it snow, baby. Okay, do I want to go back down? Yeah, I want goodies. But wait, can I? Oh, did it? Oh, okay. So then I should be able to... Yep, that's how that works. That's totally how missiles work. Nothing here. Interesting. I think there's ways we can go back through here. How? Oh my goodness, we'd have to do that? Okay, no, I'm good. Almost mid back again, yeah. I know how that feels. It's just like you get a haircut 1 month and then all of a sudden it's right back where you left it. Like 3 months later. At least I knew that in life. Okay. You know... Oh, wait, I remember how to deal with these guys. There we go. True. Noble cause indeed. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. What do I want to talk about? There's a lot to talk about, but we gotta report to the boss first. Right, robots, I have come to bargain. You upgraded your missiles? That's unusual. There was no word from HQ. A procedural error, I'm sure. Even so, I did not approve of you bypassing security level 4. From now on, you will use more discretion. In any case, Samus, do you remember the security robot you faced earlier? I believe the X have infected it. That is to say, they have claimed the organic components that form its neural network. It has entered Sector 6, Nock. I don't know what it's planning, but let's not wait to find out. Samus, you know what to do. Great, my least favorite boss battle. Thought the Styles was gonna cry when she was like, "Are you sure you want to go short?" Yeah. I can understand that. So much long hair, so long. People would probably dream of having Rapunzel hair like that. That's not a bad idea. The security robot seems to have gotten much stronger. This worries me. Be careful. But we have another problem. Once you're done, leave Nock immediately. The SAX is tracking you. Is your objective clear? Yeah, sure. It's tracking me, huh? Wonderful. Don't stay longer than you must. Understood? Cool, it's actively hunting us now. Which means, wherever we go, it's probably gonna be there in the nick of time. Okay, you guys are annoying as hell. even though you only deal 1 pip. I mean, everybody wants their best side to be shown, you know? Except me, who has no hair whatsoever, and I kind of regret it. Because everybody's like, bald, 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 Northern Line bald! Or yipes, depending on which community you're talking to. But yeah, you know, you mentioned that, and I always think of, like, all the VTubers I see that have, like, immense amounts of hair. And I just don't, I can't see it. I can't see it working forever. The magical hair extensions weird me out sometimes, too. Okay. But, I mean, what is VTubing but an endless barrage of stylistic choices that have no bearing on anybody's opinion? Okay. I remember you telling me that, yeah. I can't imagine what it's like. Guys normally don't have long hair, and having lived in a tropical climate almost all my life, I never want it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the rocker look is pretty badass. I respect anybody who can rep it. But I certainly cannot stand the idea of being in the temperature I usually live in with long hair. I think I've told this story before, but one time, because growing up, haircuts were expensive. Haircuts were expensive, and my mother couldn't do them great, so rarely I ever got a haircut. And I would have the girls in my classroom, because I attended Sunday school. Some of the girls in my class tried to play with it. Like I was a Barbie doll. I didn't like it, obviously. I still don't like the idea of it. And since then, I have never grown my hair out. Because it's just like, it's thick. It is thick. It was thick black hair. Yeah, I know, but then again, you have to remember, B, this is like, Mexican culture. In Mexican culture, you don't really have any boundaries. Like, my mother complains about some people not letting her touch their baby because it's a tradition around here. You touch the baby, you pet the baby to, make sure it's gonna grow up big and strong. And usually it does. You lay on hands. It's a Mexican tradition. A weird one, but there's been weirder stuff. I feel like I shouldn't have gone this way. But hey, we can check around here. Yeah, there's nothing of interest around here. Just some map completion. Okay, maybe it's more a South Texas thing. I don't know. Okay. I don't know where the game wants me to go then. Unless... Okay, so it's not this way. So I'm missing something. Yeah, I'm missing something for sure. I did a full loop of the original route. So I guess that means I don't have to go this way. You know what I never understood that I see a lot of people do up here? What? because there's a lot of northern stuff I've questioned. Don't you worry. Aha, there's our secret entrance. Randomly touch pregnant woman's stomach. No, that's exactly what Mother Deer does. Oh. My bad. It's a form of affection, like making sure the kiddo's okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I thought I remembered. That was, yeah, I knew I remembered bees from up north. Okay. Let me see, let me check this with a power bomb real quick. Yeah, it is a weird thing out of the culture, but it is a kind of tradition around here. Right, I'll remember that. I'll see if I can ask Mama Bones exactly why it is, but I remember her saying something like, it's an ill omen if you don't touch the belly. Or if you don't lay hands on the mijito or mijita. Or whatever have you. But, as always, old wives' tales are old wives' tales. Yeah, vibing, hanging out, punching people again, threatening to kick my ass. You are verbally a very physical person. Hello.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
They're keeping secrets from me.
No entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
Well, okay then.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
Guess there's nowhere to go but up.
Warning, no entry without
So let's go ahead and save first.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
No, I kind of... What am I saying? I couldn't have guessed that at all.
Without authorization.
You are friendly. You are introverted though, so I get it. I'm not much of a touchy-feely person myself. Actually, this is actually something you'd notice if you ever knew me and Cake. That's a rumble. Oh no. If you ever knew me and Cake in person, you would see an interesting dichotomy between us two. Like Cake, like you saw during the karaoke stream, he's constantly going, and that holds true for his physical presence too. Like that dude cannot stand still. Meanwhile, I could do a really good impression of a corpse. No pun intended. I tend to not move unless I need to. And if I need to, I move very swiftly and with great... What's the word I'm looking for? Execution. With smooth execution. Okay. Now this is an issue. Yeah, this is why this one sucks. Because he's shocking the water, and I'm trying to just shoot him in the face. Okay. He's gonna probably jump. Yep. Okay, I need to wait for him to start walking again. I don't remember how this one works. Okay, there we go. Whoop. 2. Okay. I needed to get him to start walking, and then I wail on him with... Now he's gonna walk. Oh no! Ow. This one's pretty straightforward. Just eliminate the missiles. Oh no, 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 no. It's gonna jump. Skip. Hop. Rocking and rolling. There we go. Good and done. Oh, and he's a laser axe. That's great. I think that's the last upgrade we need. We are really at the end, huh? For my least favorite boss, that was pretty smooth. Like, I understand the culture. Hell, I'd be fine with it if it's a part of a puzzle's culture, but I'd like to explain that part first. Yeah. Never know for a fact there are some family members I never let that do that to me. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm a very shy person in a lot of aspects.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning,
Touch
no
and
entry
feel,
without
yes, you need to keep your distance. I think,
Warning, no entry without authorization.
I don't know. I don't give much thought to
Warning, no entry without
what if I was in a relationship, because that just makes me lonely.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
But now we can bypass security.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning,
Okay.
no entry without
Let's get this lady out of our ears.
Warning, no
Makes anybody uncomfortable, honestly. I've had what is it, like managers
warning, no entry without
do the whole,
authorization.
hey buddy, how's it going, and put their hand on my shoulder. I'm just
No
not
entry
okay with it.
without authorization. Warning, no entry without
Restricted zone, huh?
authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
This looks familiar.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
This looks like the very first space station
Warning, no
in
entry
Metroid,
without
Super
authorization.
Metroid.
Warning,
We're going into a separate section. So, remember how the Metroid are supposed to be extinct? We had the vaccine from the last baby. I think they may have been lying to us about how many are still around. Unnaturally. And not just baby Metroids. They're trying the whole evolutionary tree. Oh, this is bad. Uh-oh. I think our friend found us again.
fire alert. This sector will soon be locked down. 60 seconds.
Oh
to
no!
isolation lockdown.
Hey, get out of the way! I'm one of you guys. I wanna live as much as you do.
50 seconds to isolation lockdown.
Let me up! Let me up! Let me up! Let me up!
40 seconds to
Whew. My eyes. Alright, HQ's got a lot of explaining to do. Nothing of worth. Samus, you shouldn't have done that. You ignored your orders. You may have to pay a price for that quite soon. As you can see, the Federation has been secretly working on a Metroid breeding program. For peaceful application only, of course. Please understand. But perhaps you already knew of this program's existence. Certainly, you must have had doubts when you saw Sector 1. SRX, a faithful replica of the SR388 ecosystem. Ideal for racing Alpha, Gamma, Zeta, and even Omega Metroids. This research even uncovered techniques for rapid growth. Imagine creating an Omega from a larval Metroid in days. But that research is finished. The X has smelled out its natural enemy, and one of the SAX is on its way here. One? Are you saying there's more than one SAX? Don't be so surprised, Samus. You know that the X reproduce by asexual division. Because of this mechanism, there are now no fewer than 10 SAX on board the station. 10. 10 of those missile-spewing, screw-attacking, freezing death machines. Samus, you must go. Get out. If you stay too long, the SAX will destroy you. Stop only at navigation room to uplink to me. I don't know how HQ is going to take this, but you need to report to them immediately. Is your objective clear? Now, get going. Oh yeah, you know, just 10 of me trying to kill me. Boy, sounds like my teens. The real Adam would have said the same thing about that incident, but he would have softened the blow. He was relentless in his criticism, but he always cared. He was not a machine obsessed with duty. No such compassion could exist in that computer. Right, oh boy. We are officially in the twilight hours, and now the game really starts to look like its predecessor. This tile work feels directly ripped from the last area of Super Metroid, and it's so good. Hello. There's something I missed up here. Aha! That's really valuable, actually, to have. I'm gonna want that E-Tank. Break it. Thank you. Ow. That's fine. I'll take it. And I need to get the hell out of here before more of those things show up. If they show up. I actually have no idea if you start going to other places. Ow, 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 ow. No, not food, not food. Down, boy. I have no idea if more SAX start to hunt you. if you like just lollygag around the rest of the levels. I think we're in endgame at this point. I knew it. I'm gonna look around first before... Ooh. Never have to aim again. Ice Missile Diffusion. This feels like the right way to go. And that usually means I shouldn't go this way. Oh, a save room, thank goodness. Glad I didn't go anywhere else. God, can you imagine, like, you roll up to any new area, and it's just an SAX there waiting to kill you? Out of my way, pirate. Okay, how does this one work again? Oh, I remember this one. This one sucks. Because you have to spend 2 power bombs and then create these monstrosities. I don't remember. Oh, that's right. Only attack from the back. Gotcha. And now I can leave. Sorry to hear that, man. I think if it's related to what you've been telling me, it's for the best. Okay. I don't have to deal with those guys anymore, so I could probably... Yeah. I don't like having tough conversations, but sometimes it's just healthier to take the distance. Yeah. That kind of lack of understanding, it's, yeah, you just have to close the conversation loop. Let me see what's down here first. Okay. Nothing of value. Good to know. Move. Yeah. Come on. Great. Yeah. No. I've known many a relative who's dealt with people who were control freaks. There's no winning with them. Oh, that's how you deal with them. Come here. Give me my health back. Thank you. Yeah. No. There's no winning with somebody who's obsessed with being right or being in control or just in general doesn't want to listen to what you have to say. I wish you luck with dealing with that circumstance. There's not much else I can say as I'm on the outside of the matter. Give me that. Oh, hey, buddy. Let's tango, bud. Let's tango. Yeah, if you thought Ridley was bad before, now he screams at you. There's not much I could really do about this, except start throwing everything I have. I'm gonna die. No, yeah, that's definitely what's happening. Come on, outlast him, outlast him! Ah! Alright. There's gotta be a degree of skill to this. Gotcha. Okay, fine, I get it. Everything in this game is 100 times more nightmarish. I don't get it, man. Yeah. Yeah, the Super Smash Bros. Colors are all about... like... Meta Ridley is something. But Fusion Ridley is terrifying. Okay, I'm not looking forward to this fight anymore. Not that I was to begin with. Come on. Ow. I don't want to die by a door. Okay. That's not enough health, but I'm gonna try and do this right. I'm gonna try and do this with style instead of trying to outdamage him. But he takes up so much of the friggin' screen! How am I supposed to deal with this? Ow. Damn it! Let go! Let go! Oh, this thing does a ton of damage, actually. Why did I go with missiles? Let go, let go, let go, let go! Oh, I'm dead. Oh, barely! Okay, now I just gotta... His tail was still active. His tail was still active. That's bull. That's bull. Ah. Why does he scream so much? Because this is Metroid Fusion. Everything screams at you. It's meant to scare the hell out of you. But at least we know a way to win this. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's a decent amount. And now we know we just have to use our charge beam instead, because it has multiple hits. Whereas before, you were just kind of at his mercy and hoping that you had enough rockets to deal with him. I will take the tail whip over anything else you got. Not gonna lie, friend. Ooh, wow, the game is not like this. Put me down! This feels like I got the rainbow beam already. It's great. Okay. Now we just gotta deal with his ex. That's a funny thing to say, given the circumstances. Oh no! I do appreciate them remaking the escape theme. I really appreciate it. It's not perfect, but it gets the job done. And Ridley is good and dead. And now, speaking of rainbows, this is a lovely, lovely look. And now nothing stands between us and victory. Quite literally. Let's see. Is this just a recharge room? Yeah, it's just a recharge room. Yes, because he was the leader of the pirates. He is technically a sentient, smart human being. It's not smart human being, but rather a very intelligent flying creature. Why is he just space dragging a lot of the fights I've seen? I think it's just because it's tradition at this point. Like Metroid Prime, he was a gigantic metal space dragon. Metroid, Super Metroid, he was a gigantic space dragon. It's just how he works. I think I don't actually know if Ridley was in like the very first Metroid. I'd have to look that up because I don't know for certain. But I'm pretty sure he's been like this in every game he's been in. Just a big dragon that's trying to crush Samus. Except in Metroid Zero Mission, which I can't talk about because technically that's a spoiler. Technically. Get lost. Yeah, but yeah, but I don't think he can fit into a... What's it? I don't think he could exactly fit into a... What's the word I'm looking for? A ventilation shaft? That's the word I'm looking for. And now we can go up top without a worry in the world. And preferably get some... There we go. What's up here? What did I miss up here? Wow, I never went to this room? This is the first area in the game! Bruh. That's so silly. Like the xenomorph learns a pattern. Oh! Oh, okay. Then he'd just be a pain to fight. He had some strategy there. He could grapple me, he could use his tail, he could use fireballs. There wasn't much going on in that pathing, but he definitely had a strategy at least. Okay, we just need to get out of dodge. the SAX is hunting us, and there's 10 of them, then any one of these floors could be loaded with them. I don't know if I want to test that theory, but it's only a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, and because we have the gravity suit and the Varia suit, we're immune to lava. Ain't that peachy? Another missile for you, boy. Not sure that's how lava works, but you know what? I'll take it. Okay. Alright. Time to recharge and have a talk with HQ. A good, decent talk. I can't remember how many E-tanks there are in this game. I don't think there's many, now that I think about it. Alright. I have questions, you have answers. Samus, we're done here. Leave the rest to the Federation. We should be preparing to evacuate the station. Are you joking? Do they know how dangerous the X are? How quickly they reproduce? The Federation has taken an interest in the X and SAX. They believe this life form has endless potential applications. This is ridiculous! The X are heartless abominations! What potential could they have? It is not necessary that you understand such matters. The Federation is coming now. You should just leave quietly. This is madness! They won't stand a chance here! This station will devour them. What could possibly be worth the risk? Capturing the SAX, of course. Are you serious? Do they really think they can succeed? It will certainly be difficult. They don't expect your help. They knew you would try to destroy the SAX. That's why they stopped sending you support data. The plasma beam modification was ready some time ago, but they withheld it to keep you from engaging the SAX. Yet somehow, you restored that function on your own. They also tried to withhold the diffusion missile upgrade, because they didn't want you to grow too powerful. But they had already sent it, and you tracked it down. Bravo, Samus. Bravo. They must cancel this mission. Open a channel HQ. I won't let this happen. They are already on their way. Fools. As soon as the Federation ships land, the X will overwhelm them and absorb the knowledge and power of their occupants. The X are just waiting for the hunt to begin, and then they'll spread across the universe. Galactic civilization will end. The X hunger for form, knowledge, and power. They mimic these perfectly, but they cannot copy the soul. They're single-minded, instinctively seeking to increase in number. They're a plague, and the Federation underestimates their threat. The X must not leave here. I must destroy them all before the Federation arrives. This station has a self-destruct mechanism. I must use it to destroy the X here and on the planet. I must send them to oblivion. Them, the station, and myself if I have to. Hey! Hey! Open the pod bay doors, Hal. Open the hatch! I have been ordered to confine you until the ships arrive. Don't let them do this. Can't you see what will happen, Adam? Adam? Who is Adam? A friend of mine. And what would this friend advise you to do now? he would know that the only way to end this is to start the self-destruct cycle. He'd know how important it is. Did this Adam care for you? Would he sit in a safe command room and order you to die? He would understand that some must live and some must die. He knew what it meant. He made that sacrifice once. So, he chose life for you, our fair warrior Samus Aran. Your Adam gave his life so that you might keep yours. For the sake of the universe. How foolish. How dare you! How could you hope to understand, machine? You know that detonating the station in high orbit would not guarantee the complete extinction of the X-parasites. Even though the station would be utterly destroyed, you would only succeed in removing the one obstacle to the galaxy's ruin: yourself. You would ignore this simple fact and choose death. When Adam decided who would live, he chose incorrectly. If you were to alter the station's orbit, then you might be able to include the planet in the vaporization field of the self-destruct detonation. Huh? You would have to start the propulsion sequence now, before the Federation arrives. Samus, this is your last mission. Go to the operations room and adjust the station's orbit path to intercept SR-388. Some things don't die. And funny enough, earlier in the stream you brought up how a trainer was brought back to life using AI. Seems Nintendo had some inspiration from elsewhere. Not just the real world. Then return to your ship and escape. Move quickly and stay alive. That's an order. Any objections, lady? Adam ain't dead, baby. He's just ones and zeros. Now it's time to finish this song and dance. I am curious, though. Nah, I'm gonna ruin the moment if I try to check the other sectors. Let's just finish this up so we can go call it a night. I'm sure knowing the game's logic, there's no SAX everywhere else. We're just gonna have a cozy escape sequence like all Metroid games and call it a night. Become heroes. Legends, even. And then Samus will somehow screw up her suit the next time. Just like a Microsoft update. Yep. Okay, got all the details. Don't need any more. Yeah. All 10 of those SAX, they gotta be nicely tucked away. Oh. Aha! I see. Okay, that's significantly more screwed up than I expected. Okay. $155 rockets, 25 power bombs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 E-tanks out of a potential 10, I think. Maybe even more. Pretty sure this game skimps out on health. And a 2-part series. Nope, did not want to talk to you, Adam. Sorry. Where's this lead? Oh, I never got to here. Interesting. Man, just think. That's where we were for the very beginning of the game, and now we're here at the end game. Exact same spot, exact same deal. It's crazy. I only wish my Wi-Fi were cooperating right now, as I do see it's gonna mess up the VOD a little bit. Anyway, let's go save humanity. Did you think it was gonna be so easy? Nothing is easy in this game. None of these doors want to work. And guess who's here to clean up the crew? And guess who can actually fight them now? This is 1 of 10, so at least we stand a chance. And it's losing form quick. Did I mention it was losing form? Oh, that deals a lot of damage. Where is it going? There it is! Okay, that's the SAX. And it's got freeze capabilities, that's not great. I don't think I can absorb that. But hey, at least it's bog standard from here on out. Alright, come on, give me my health back. Aw, you coward. Okay, that was not fun. But at least I did it in one shot. Yeah. Yeah, I told you. The SAX are organisms. They are not people. They are things. They are things. And there's no good way to describe them except that.
Propulsion sequence activated.
Now we can leave. And we're going down, we're going down, we're going down, we're going down. It's time to go, it's time to run. It is time to run. There is no better time to run than now. This entire space station is going down into the planet. and it's going to vaporize it, destroying all the X known to mankind. And I'm going the wrong way. Amazing. Don't need to save. It is just time to bail. Yep. Okay. See, this is where my love of timers came from, is this pure panic brought on by every Metroid game I have played. And why is the docking station destroyed? Oh. Oh, that's not good. That's an Omega Metroid. Ah!
2 minutes to destination.
That's not good. That's not. Hang on. What are you doing here? That don't make much sense, but you know what? I appreciate the help. And I'll take that kindly from you. Come on. No, you don't. No, you don't. Ow. Yeah, you and the rest of the world, honestly. Nobody knows why. Oh god, I'm about to die. No, you don't. I died at the very end. Nicely done, Ricky. Well, you feel like watching the SAX fight again? That's not a bad idea, actually. It's too good of a moment to have to redo that. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me that the power of adulting exists. Okay. No, you're gonna die, you're gonna die, you're gonna die, you're gonna die. Gotcha! No more Metroids, no more X, no more nonsense like that. Whew. We're out of here. Whew. That perfect military mind, the wisdom of Adam Malkovich, continued to serve even after death. Until today, I had no idea that the minds of leaders and scientists were frequently uploaded to the computers. My incredible reunion with Adam may have saved the universe. But how will beings of the universe view our resolve? I doubt they will understand what we did, the danger we barely averted. They will hold tribunals and investigations. They will hold us responsible. Adam understood this, and he spoke to me in my anger. Do not worry. One of them will understand. One of them must. I've reflected upon his words, and I see the wisdom in them. We are all bound by our experiences. They are the limits of our consciousness. But in the end, the human soul will ever reach for the truth. This is what Adam taught me. Just one detail still bothers me. This ship can only be started manually. Yet before I faced the Omega Metroid, the ship moved on its own, guided by someone's hands. Is it possible? Adam? Lady, what's troubling you? You wonder how I started the ship? Just think about it. They lend me a hand. And we've done it! Yes, the friend-shaped friends helped us out in the very end. 2 parts! Only 2 parts! And 6 hours it took us to beat this game. Ah, what a trip. This was nice revisiting it. I had a good time. I enjoyed this more than you can expect. Super Metroid Fusion will forever go down as my favorite comfy game to play. It's not comfy to play. It's stressful. But Metroid games are always my comfort food. I could really, like, do a full series marathon, considering how many titles are available on Nintendo Switch. I've even got Metroid Prime, but I need to put that... I'll put everything on the schedule in due time. I'm looking forward to my next Metroid game for frickin' sure. And I'm happy I got to play it as a substitute, a last-minute substitute for Spooktober. So that leaves us just 1 Spooktober stream left, sadly. 2 if you count Ben's. But hey, I'm glad I got to finish this one. Oh, and what's our reward for being as slow as molasses, as per usual? If you don't know, every Metroid game has a different ending. Yeah, the basic one. Clear time of 3 hours and 8 minutes in game. And how many items did I get? Only 46%? Ouch. I'm not that good of an explorer. I guess that makes sense. I was working with half the health normally plastered on there. Yeah, no. Metroid is keen on hiding all sorts of good stuff. Three hours is pretty quick, yeah. I don't remember what my last time was, though. I'm surprised it only took 3 hours of in-game time. It felt like... I mean, the streams say it itself. It took twice as long. But I guess it doesn't count when you die and reload. But yeah. That's Metroid Fusion, so... let's head on back to the lobby and have ourselves a little discussion about what's coming up next. Thank you again for joining me for Metroid Fusion. One of my favorite Metroid games. The design, the vibes, the music. There's a lot of good stuff about this game. Another small streamer that likes Metroid. You know it. You know it. Welcome on in, Chill Pill. Appreciate you checking me out. I only have beaten Metroid Fusion on the channel twice now, but in the future, play through them all, going through Castlevania stuff. I need to get through Castlevania. I started it a while back, but the screen flashing did not do well with my own eyes, so I decided I'm gonna try and finish that off screen. Yeah, welcome on in, welcome on in. Just finished up, we're just wrapping up now. Oh yeah, I need to try Zero Mission again. I originally had it on a not so safe to talk about software, but I really should get around to playing the other Metroid games at some point. But yeah. Yes, that's a lot of sounder candies actually. But that's gonna do it for Metroid Fusion. Wonderful game. Mechanically sound. Amazing boss design. Crazy, crazy, crazy environmental storytelling and gorgeous pixel art. Highly recommend if you ain't ever tried it yourself. That was the full shebang, but only a taste. Ever eat chemicals and they taste like candy? Thankfully no, otherwise I wouldn't be talking to you today. So all we got left this week is Thursday, October 30th. We have our candy rating stream. It's a chill tier list stream. You're gonna hear me yap about all my experiences eating crap candy back in the day. And then we'll be on Skeleben's channel on the 31st, 1 p.m. Central, for some No, I'm Not a Human, one last Spooktober scare. And then I gotta go trick-or-treating, because somebody still does it. Well, I'm not gonna get candy myself because I can't eat it, but I'll have to be escorting someone on the night of. And probably handing out candy because we're the most hit house on the block. Yeah, hopefully Dahlia will be there. I think you said it's your day off, so hopefully if things stay intact, you'll be fine. But, yeah, glad you got to join us, Joe Pill. Thank you very much for tuning in, taking a chance on a skeleton playing an old Game Boy Advance game. I'm gonna sign off for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you watched the VOD up till this point, thank you for thank you for putting up with the scuff, and hope you enjoyed. And as always, folks, we appreciate any likes given, as it does support the channel by promoting us to other viewers, and any subscribers we may have picked up along the way. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy your stay at Hotel Calaveras. Yes, we give the best. We give the good shit. We give chocolate, we give candies, we give Tootsie Rolls, we give lollipops. If it's candy, you're getting a fistful of it. We overload kids. We are probably the cause of cavities at this point. So, yeah, our house is one of the best. We aren't the spookiest, but we definitely give out the most candy. I think we went through like 5 buckets last year, maybe 6. And families just keep sprouting up in our neighborhood, so we always have plenty to give out. But until next time, folks, until Thursday, take care of yourselves. Be safe. Thank you for indulging me on my Metroid fanaticism. And as always, memento vivere, memento mori, and enjoy writing your life story. Have a good night, everybody, and enjoy the Spooktober while it lasts.